lesson, we will be finding angle measures when parallel lines are cut by a transversal. So it's really important to notice that these are parallel lines because we would not actually be able to solve this unless we were able to recognize that they're parallel, and therefore we have special angle names. So for the first problem, we see that we have a 60 degrees and an 8x minus 4. Well, these angles are alternate interior angles. So when you have parallel lines, alternate interior angles are congruent or are equal. So I'm going to be able to write 8x minus 4 is equal to 60. And then to find, and for these questions, we are actually going to be finding the value of x, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and that is 8x is equal to 64. We divide both sides by 8, and x is actually equal to 8. So let's check our answer. When we put an 8 into this variable expression, it should equal 60. So 8 times 8 is 64, and 64 minus 4 is equal to 60. So we know we found the correct value for the variable x. Looking at question number 2, I see again parallel lines. So I do know that I am going to have, these are alternate, because opposite side of the transversal, exterior angles. And since my lines are parallel, I'm going to move that picture up just a little bit. Since those lines are parallel, I can make these expressions equal to each other. So I am going to, I'll just copy, it doesn't matter the order you copy them, but a -1 plus 14x is equal to 12x plus 17. Remember, we're actually going to be finding the value of x. So I'm going to put my x's together. I think I'll move my 12x to this side, so I'm dealing with a positive variable, and I have a -1. And now I'm adding these together, and I know that I end up with plus 2x is equal to a 17. Finally, going to move my numbers together. And again, when we're doing this, your solving equation skills are totally being used. So 2x is equal to 18. We're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 2. So we know that our x is equal to 9. And again, we could definitely substitute that value into either one of those variable expressions, and we'll find that both of those angles have equal measures. All right, so let's look at question number 3. This one is a little bit different because I see that I have consecutive interior angles. And when you have parallel lines cut by a transversal, if they're consecutive interior angles, they are not equal to each other. There's my first angle, and I'm just going to kind of put in parentheses, first angle, and I am going to add my second angle, and we know that when we add those, it is actually equal to 180 degrees. Again, consecutive interior angles. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I will definitely put these together. So it is a 44x. And now I'm putting together my numbers. Plus 4 is equal to 180. So as I'm solving this equation, I know that I have to subtract my 4 from both sides, and I end up with 44x is equal to 176. I am now going to divide both sides by 44, and x is equal to 4. All right, for our last problem, I will number this, number 4. We are going to look at them, again, parallel lines, cut by a transversal. So these are actually going to go ahead and they are going to be congruent. They're going to be equal to each other. I'm going to write with green so that we're able to see where my work is separated here, because I don't want to end up running into anything. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to solve 23x minus 5 is equal to, because they're corresponding angles, 21x plus 5. And so now notice, I'm going to bring my variables together. So I'm moving it to the other side of the equation, and I get my 2x minus 5 is equal to 5. Bringing my numbers together, I get 2x is equal to 10. Finally, the opposite of multiplication is division. So our x is equal to 5 in this problem. And if we substituted 5 into each one of these, we would indeed find that the values are equal for the angle measurements. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.